Hey everybody, I'm Graham with Tiffin Motorhomes. You'll see behind me the 2026 GH1. Love to go show you some of the exterior and interior features that make this the most feature-packed B van on the market. Let's go take a look. Standing here in front of this 2026 GH1, we always want to start with the chassis that this is built on. Makes a really important difference what kind of foundation you build it on. This is a fully loaded Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 2500 all-wheel drive model. And I always say premium because of all the bells and whistles that come on board. You've got things like 360 cameras, adaptive cruise control, crosswind assist, blind spot monitoring, collision mitigation, all the fancy words to say this is a really easy coach to drive, and everything involved with it makes it super safe, makes you feel like you're in full control at all times. Really nice heavy-duty outdoor vinyl hood wrap. You'll see we've got built-in LED ditch lights, as well as a LED light bar up top. So if you're ever off-grid or off-roading, off the beaten path, these LEDs are super bright, makes a really big difference when you're lacking street lights going down the trail. Super nice. This is called blue-gray exterior. Really sharp looking. It's probably my favorite color. We do have 4 color options on the GH1, but this personally is my favorite. You're going to have BF Goodrich KO2 all-terrain tires and off-road wheels as standard. So, we put a lot of standard features into the GH1 to make this thing a packed-out adventure B van. You'll see inside the wheel well, we've got Fox shocks on the front and rear. Those are the Fox 2.5s. So really solid suspension system. That is optional, but you can also build on top of that. So you wouldn't have to take that out, switch it out for something different. You can always add along the way. It is pretty light out here right now, but we have fully illuminated running boards underneath. So on your driver and passenger side, makes it really nice getting out of the coach at night, stepping down. You're going to be fully illuminated under there. Obviously, we've got a magnetic fold down table here. Always want to call out centrally located low point drains, whether you're having to drain your plumbing for maintenance or winterizing your coach. It's really nice that everything's right here, laser etched as well, so you don't have stickers falling off or fading, anything like that. Above me is our Girard power awning with dimmable LED and adjustable wind sensor. So really nice if you're away from your coach and a storm blows through. This thing is going to retract itself in, and it does have a setting from 1 to 7. So if it's too sensitive, you can always adjust it so that it doesn't run in and out every single time. Some people will run these KO2s and then choose another all-terrain tire, but from what we've seen, it's the best on the market when it comes to a all-season, all-terrain tire. Want to highlight real quick our GH1 Owl Ready Prep. You'll see these are pre-drilled mounting locations for your cargo boxes, rear door carrier, spare tires, ski racks, really anything Owl has to offer. You can also use these with other aftermarket manufacturers as well. Saves you from having to drill into your chassis, but really it saves you a lot of time as well. Rather than having to take this van into a dealer and leave it for a couple days, you can add a cargo box on the back of this thing in just a couple hours. While we're back here, we'll just kind of take a quick look. 5,000-pound hitch with 7-pin adapter. You've obviously got your battery disconnects back here, 110 power. Selectable battery and freshwater tank heaters. Really nice to be able to turn those on and off, because obviously we want to protect your battery from cold weather. We want to protect all your plumbing from cold weather. But if you're camping out west in the summer, you're in Arizona and it's 110 degrees, you want to be able to turn these off, save as much power as you really as possible. Your Nautilus water panel over on this side, which is going to be really nice. You've got outdoor shower, built-in water filter, and then you do have an exterior city water hookup. So you don't have to have your doors open to be hooked up to city water if you're staying in your friend's driveway or something overnight. L-Track universal mounting system down here from Van Essentials. Really nice if you're tying down bikes, cargo, even turning this into a more of a livable situation with aftermarket add-ons. The L-Track is going to be really nice. You do also have auxiliary solar panel hookup. So you're going to come, it's going to come standard with 220 watts of solar on board, but you can handle up to 600. So if you wanted to run auxiliary panels, you can do so out the back. We're always using the smart plug 30 amp hookup on all of our coaches. Really, really safe, really nice, and it is a variable shore power input, so you can change that if need be. If you're hooked up to 15 amp, you can change that setting as well. Obviously, your hydronic exhaust down here below for the AquaHot 125D. You've got a 5-gallon cassette on board, and what's really nice is you've got a fully welded, in-place aluminum ladder with a 500-pound weight limit. You can really shake this whole coach from this ladder. It's not coming off. It's not moving an inch at all. So really solid foundation to allow you up and off the roof. We are pre-wired for Starlink, so there is an optional factory install if you want to go for that. But with the pre-wire, it makes it really, really easy. If you've got an existing Starlink antenna, you can hook that up. And then up top, you've got the GREE 15,000 BTU air conditioner with electric heat pump and dehumidifier. So it's a really quiet system, one of the best in the industry. So up top, you got plenty of room for all your extra gear. This ladder will let you get up there. We talked about the running boards being underlit. So really nice on the driver's side when you step down to be able to have some visibility along with your exterior porch lights on either side. We highlighted the Fox shocks and a lot of the other cool exterior features on this GH1. Let's go inside and take a look at the interior. Welcome inside the 2026 GH1. This is our rear seat model that I want to kind of talk you through some of these features here at the front. Your galley here has solid surface countertops, so same material we're using in all of our Tiffin Motorhomes, all the way up into the Allegro bus and Zephyr. Really, really solid. No, OSB or plywood substrate. If you ever get water in here, you're not going to have any issues of swelling, mold, mildew, things like that. Right here, you've got a 3.1 cubic foot fridge freezer, easily accessible from the outside, with a built-in whiteboard, which is pretty fun. Kids love that on the front, do shopping lists, things like that, with a latch as well. Your true induction cooktop is going to hide under here. Bamboo cutting board, so really nice for a countertop extension, but also as a space saver for your induction cooktop. That is a portable induction as well, so if you want to cook here, you've got 110 up top, or you can cook on your exterior table outside, and you've got a 110 outlet close by as well. So, want to give you the flexibility to do what you feel is best in these B vans. And then this really strong magnet, stays out of the way, really, really nice. Before we move to the back of the coach, definitely want to highlight, we've got the Euroloft premium bug screens and blackout shades. Really, really high quality materials. We're not starting you off with something cheap. This is a top of the line aftermarket accessory that we're putting in the GH1 as standard. Really nice residential faucet. So you can see it's got here, but what's really nice, if you were cooking outside, that swings around. You can fill up your water. You can fill up your pot for cooking outside. And then don't ever want to miss the powder coated aluminum cabinetry. So there's no wood substrate in this coach whatsoever. This thing is fully black powder coated aluminum, solid, built in Red Bay, and molded into the, bolted into the chassis. So really solid. I'm going to do a little bit of a demo here where you can see I'm shaking this whole van by pulling on the cabinets. This thing is really sturdy. We want this to hold up long-term as you're going down the road. So really, really quality storage all the way around. Got a built-in cab over shelf up top, which is really nice. You can see we've got the inlaid LED and curtain rod as well. So if you want to run a privacy curtain up there, just needs some spot for hanging clothes. Really, really nice. As well as more deep storage, that black powder coated aluminum. These are high pressure laminate hardwood doors. So 8-layer high pressure laminate, scratch resistant and water resistant as you get these things dirty going down the road. You've got your telescoping awning style windows with built-in blackout screens and bug shades. Bug screens and blackout shades. We'll flip that. Then right here before we move back, you've got all your control panels kind of in one place. AquaHot controller. Your Victron screen gives you all your state of charge. Really good power hub, as well as telling you what your tank levels are. And then some auxiliary lights as well. So kind of gives you an idea about the cab and the front of the coach. Let's go take a look at the back real quick. So here we got the wet bath in the GH1, which is fully loaded for a 19-foot B adventure van. This thing's fully loaded. You can see behind me, got a nice clothesline. You're hanging wet clothes. You're going skiing or surfing. Really nice to hang stuff up and let it drip dry in here. We've got the Thetford 5-gallon cassette on here with a swivel as well. So a lot of people may use this with the doors open, but you can swivel and close off as well. You see these notches behind me, which is really, really nice. You can add additional storage in here, shelves that slide right in. So if you're not planning on using your wet bath as much, this becomes a fully functional storage area, which is really, really nice. You're not just losing space in your van. A little bit of dry storage right here as well. So if you needed extra toilet paper or stuff to stay in there, really nice. Toilet paper cover as well, so that that's not getting wet. You've got the shower miser hot water recirculation system, which is crucial in a van like this. When you're trying to save every bit of fresh water on board, that hot water recirculation system is really, really critical. Additionally, your residential shower fixture also comes with a navy shower button, which is going to allow you to select that on and off as you need, save as much water as possible. And then you do have a built-in vent fan in here as well. So if you're using this while showering, or you're using it as a drying closet, that's going to help pull moisture out of the top, doors open or doors closed. So this thing has lots of features, for a wet bath in a B van. Gonna give you a lot of flexibility on how you want to use it for sure. All right, let's go take a look at this Euroloft bed here in the GH1. Before we move back real quick, I do want to highlight you do have a relatively small pantry, but a pantry nonetheless in your Adventure B van, which is really, really unheard of. You've got adjustable shelves in here, so plenty of room for cereal boxes, larger items down low, and then you got tons of storage. Additionally, you've also got a hidden bed step down here, which is really, really nice. It's not huge, but it's going to really help boost you up into bed. So, for people that don't want to just launch into bed, it's going to be really, really nice. Because of the flares we've got on the GH1, you're going to have 79 inches of sleeping room side to side, which is tied for the largest in the B van space. Tons of room. You can get out to about 6'3", 6'4" on the farthest back, where you want your smaller person to be sleeping on the interior because you've got a little less room. Plenty of storage back here. Mesh storage pockets. You do have dimmable LEDs, as well as underneath storage below. So if you're putting mountain bikes or gear underneath, this bed is going to allow you to drop down, but still have plenty of space underneath so that you're using your space very wisely. Something I'd like to call out while we're back here is because this Euroloft bed runs up and down, this Gree AC is critical because it's got side mounted vents. So even when your bed is fully up against this AC, it's still going to be putting out cold air throughout the coach while it's lifted, which is really, really nice. Got the roll-off blackout curtains and bug screens in the back. So if you want to leave those rear doors open, look out at the beach or a nice mountainscape, you can drop those down. You're not going to get mosquitoes or any other bugs flying in here. Also, your windows are built in with blackout shades back here as well. So really, really pretty large sleeping area. I'll go ahead and do a little demo for you. I'm about 6 feet on a good day, and I've got more than enough room back here. So really comfortable, 800-pound weight limit on this bed. Pretty shocking to some people, but you can sleep 2 people in here absolutely no problem at all. We do offer a upgraded residential mattress as well, or there are plenty of upfitters that would add, you can get additional mattresses from as well. Some people will add a memory foam topper, but this thing standard from the factory is pretty dang comfortable. So this is a really, really nice sleeping area. And then when you don't need it, you raise it up, you get all that space underneath back. So pretty solid sleeping configuration here in the 2026 GH1. Now for everybody's favorite part of the B van. Everybody wants to know about the lithium and what kind of inverter you got on board. So we've got the Victron multiplex 3000 watt inverter. Your standard lithium configuration is going to be 540 amp hours of Battleborn 12 volt lithium. If you wanted to add a third pack, that would put you at 810 amp hours. And what we've done is we've gone ahead and pre-drilled your mounting locations for the Battleborn brackets. You can have that done here at Great American. You can drop that in. Super easy. All it is a couple of wires and a reprogram of your battery management system, and you're good to go. So between your solar on top, shore power, secondary alternator, and the lithium on board, this thing is going to have power for days to run any equipment, charge your phones, tablets, laptop, any sort of remote work you want to do. You're going to have almost limitless power on board this GH1. I would be remiss if we didn't talk about some of the other features besides the power in the back of the GH1. Got the inlaid LEDs. These are actually RGB LEDs. So through an app on your phone, you can change them to any color. if you've got music playing, it can strobe to the music. Really cool, fun little party feature for those who want to change it up occasionally. We try to add as much universal storage solutions back here as possible. We talked about the Van Essentials L-Track down here, but you've also got universal mounting points here on your freshwater tanks and your power side as well. So you obviously can hang things off here. You can screw into this. Really a number of different combinations to allow you to store as much as possible, you know, all along here. You've even got an underbed hanging storage net there. So really utilizing your storage in these B vans and using up every single square inch is really, really critical. So this garage area allows you a ton of flexibility to take all your gear with you and any accessories you might need. All right, we're here in the cab of the GH1. Just wanted to take a quick look about some of the features we got up here. You got tons of storage up here in the front, additional cup holders. Always want to talk about the amount of charging you've got on board. So wireless charging pad, outfitted for Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, additional USB-C chargers, and then more storage and cup holders there. You've got a little cab over shelf over the top of each visor. Don't want to miss the upgraded JBL audio system in here. We've got this thing turned way down, but this thing really bumps when you go along. This is a really cool feature, your 360 cameras and your backup camera. So you can see this 360 is going to stitch a picture from the front camera, the side camera, and the back camera all around to show you exactly where you are, whether you're parking, backing up to a trailer, you know, going into a campsite. Makes it really, really nice. We talked about all the bells and whistles with the driving, you know, the adaptive cruise and the blind spot and all that stuff. You've got heated and memory seats in here. Really, really nice leather wrapped steering wheel with all your controls right here. Makes this thing a breeze to drive. You know, you're fully in control at all times. You know what's happening with the coach. So it's really, really nice. If you want to, you know, go, you've got built-in Sirius capability, FM, AM, Bluetooth, obviously. And then you go back to your home screen here. Really large, 10.25 Mercedes multimedia screen. You've got built-in roadside assistance on this coach, so you get 1 year free roadside assistance from Mercedes. And they even have a hotline where you can call up here without activating roadside assistance, where if you want to ask a question or find out where your nearest dealer is, you hit that little wrench button up there and you can talk to somebody at Mercedes. So they really load these things out, makes it a really, really cool coach to drive, but also very straightforward and simple as well. Thanks for checking out the 2026 GH1 today. If you want to learn more about this adventure B-Van, check out tiffinmotorhomes.com or reach out to Great American RV. Check it out online. You know, we're a great partner with them. We love working with the guys at Great American, and we're very close to Red Bay, Alabama, where of course Tiffin Motorhomes is manufactured. So Great American can take care of you all over the Southeast. We appreciate y'all watching and hope you have a great day.